What's good, cyberspace? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. You already know. Reclaim your throne.
Right here, right now. It's the right time, It's the right sound. Right now. Tell the whole pipe down. Tell that nigga pipe down.
So guys, we don't have to get into this one real quick. I've got a couple of videos for you. The first one I want to break down is this trend that's going on where women and even men are saying, oh, I can't date outside of my culture because this and that. So let me just show you this video on a woman detailing why she can't date outside of her culture because other cultures may not understand. So let's get right into it. Okay, so the caption says, can't date outside of my culture because nobody else would understand. It's just a dance and I'll never see this person again. Okay, so let's watch this. It's just a dance.
Bend the knees and you in front of me. Fed up at the back shot, so it's missionary. Yet it's in the dead, like cemetery. You got your own things and you spend your own money. Your pussy tight, get the stretch. Man, a rich man living out your whole like the mother.
Okay, so you see that this woman is twerking on this man, and they're basically dry hunching. He's stroking the crap out of her. And she says that I can't date outside of my culture because nobody else would understand. It's just a dance and I'll never see this person again. I'm gonna tell you right now, as a man, especially a man of the culture, a black man, you know, a guy who has roots from the Caribbean, from the motherland, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is not okay. This is not okay. You see the friend holding her little strap, her dress strap, so that she can still twerk. If your prospective husband sees this video, he's calling off the wedding. It's OV. They expect men, especially from the community, melanated men, to accept the fact that they were out at carnival twerking and getting dry hunched, and then they expect us to believe that they didn't have any intercourse during this festival or whatnot. They just went to have fun and dance on people. Oh, babe, it's just a dance, dude. Absolutely unacceptable. And the worst part about it is that sisters expect us to accept this, and they say that's why she says she can't date outside her culture, because she expects the men within her culture to accept this debaucherous behavior, getting dry hunched by a man that you don't know and you will never see again. And that's why men are walking away from relationships, because you're willing to give the most precious part of yourself to a man that you don't know, but then you're trying to force men who care about you and want to give you the world to give you more than the last man did. It's an unfair deal, and black men are walking away. That's why you have movements like MGTO Dub. That's why you have movements like SYSBM. That's why you have movements like the Passport Kings. All right, so the next video I have is of some woman named Blake. I guess she's an adult film actress, and she's basically saying that she hooked up with over 200 guys on Tinder while she was in college. So, guys, I told you about these women with these dating apps. It's pretty much OV. So let's get into it.
What was your first time on set? Did you have any reservations
Oh, yes,
about
to
it?
go back to our story. So, yeah, so I was like, I want to make an OnlyFans. So I had an OnlyFans. And then I was fucking around with this guy who already, like, had a Pornhub channel. And he was like, you should do porn. And I was like, oh. Me? Oh my god. Like, I'm just a closeted Tinder hoe, because I loved Tinder. Like, I was the ASU Tinder bitch.
ASU, so that's Arizona State, guys. A lot of snow bunnies out there in Arizona are getting ran through, and the beta brads are cuffing them up. If a woman is on Tinder, she easily has over 20 bodies, point blank.
How many bodies?
At just ASU? I don't know, maybe 200.
Wow.
Off Tinder
Yeah.
alone?
Wow.
And that's in 4 years. That is in 4 years. She's got 200 bodies.
So this is just like
But I like
normal
tested
shit.
all the time. Like my mom is
Just
like
sitting
super
there.
like test. So
But-
I was getting tested every week.
Okay, so when I think about my brief time spent in college, it was like there's all these parties, people going to parties to meet girls and shit. You're telling me that the whole fucking college is on Tinder just deciding who's gonna fuck who?
Yeah.
All right, so notice how she has bruises on her leg, right here on her left leg that's crossed over her right. I mean, that could be like dudes slapping the booty or whatnot, but you know, just interesting to point out there.
And you just make that radius bigger.
As you get
and
more
you drive
desperate.
up to Scottsdale and you're like, oh,
It's so weird.
where
You're
do you
all
work? In
sitting
town?
in your dorms and just swiping left and right on each other, and then when you meet up, like down the hall or what?
That's not how it works, Lena. Okay, so from the dating app data that we have and we're going to observe, only about 5% of men are swiped right on Tinder, okay? And men swipe on about 84% of women. So she's swiping on 5% of the guys. It's not everybody just having a smash fest on Tinder. No, it's like 10 guys on the college campus who are running through everybody. Most of the time, they're going to be athletes.
Yeah, I mean, you just like say, hey, you want to meet up at like the Dutch Bros, or you want to meet up at
That's
In and
so
Out,
crazy
or
to
you want to
me.
meet up like Tempe Town Lake. Like, where do you want to meet up?
I just felt like when I was young, there was so much of a dance of like the girls don't want to be considered whores, and the guys want to fuck, but they're trying to act like they really like the girl, and you're just making it sound like that is just out the window. Everybody's on the same page.
Yeah, that pretty much was out the window. Nowadays, when you go into situationships, the expectation is that it's not going to be serious, and the women are the ones leading with that expectation most of the time. That's why if you like hook up with a girl off of Tinder, say, which I've done before, or Hinge or Bumble or whatever, you hook up with a girl off of one of these dating apps, and you'll wake up and she'll be out the door. So that shows you that they're going into the situation, no strings attached, whatever. And a lot of times they want to see if that guy gets hooked to them so that they can cut him off real quick. I would just say if you clap the cheeks off of a dating app and then she is not there the next morning, just go no contact and wait for her to hit you back.
Page. Everybody's just like, yes, we're horny. We're gonna meet on this app. We're gonna fuck. It's like the whole world
Yeah.
became gay people, really.
What?
Well, because like Grindr is crazy because it's like it's all dudes and they all want to fuck each other.
Yeah,
so it's
they
just,
know what. Yeah, I
like,
don't play games like that.
If you've
either.
ever been to a gay club or a gay bar, you just realize like, oh, these mother.
So I had to stop her right there. She says, oh, I don't play games like that either, dude. If she smashed 200 guys on Tinder, imagine how many dudes she ghosted. Imagine how many dudes she used for free attention. Imagine how many dudes that she led on. Dude, this she's full of sugar honey iced tea. She knows for a fact that she did lead guys on, and she did make it seem like they were going to get it, when in all actuality she was just using them for free validation. Because what happens is when these women are getting ran through, the guys that they're sleeping with really don't care nothing about them because they know that they're Tatianas, because these guys have experience and they can identify a Tatiana. So what those guys do is they disregard them, and they're not emotionally available for that woman. So what does she do? She goes and gets her fix from other men from the app by leading them on, making it seem like they're gonna go on dates, making it seem like she's interested in them, just to ghost them, just to go no contact. And she said, oh, I don't play games like that. Every woman does. Stop it.
Motherfuckers are fucking because they're like all just as horny as me, but they're directing it at each other. Like the women
Yeah.
are just, there's no women. They're just all
Okay, so I mean, I do agree with what Adam's saying, but he knows a little bit too much about Grindr.
mutually down. And you're making it sound like college is like that, which is pretty wild. I was born a few years too early, I gotta say.
I could not imagine.
No, but it was very fun. But I was like, you know what? Like, I like this OnlyFans thing, but I won awards, and I said that from the beginning. I said I won awards. I want to be like #1. I want to be on all the box covers. Like, I want magazines. I want merch. This isn't like I'm not gonna just throw my like rest of my fucking life away just to go fuck on camera a couple times. Like, this is serious. So I told my mom and my brother, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna do porn. And they're like, oh, we could have seen that coming.
They knew.
Yeah, and they were like, okay, well, you know, as long as you like just stay true to yourself, and you just, you know, no means no. And so obviously I've had to learn that because I've been in a lot of weird situations.
Side question:
since I started,
what
but-
percentage of girls do you think at your college had OnlyFans?
I mean, they would always like secretly be like, I like sell foot pics.
Right.
I would say 10%, on these college campuses have OF. The reality is, I think I saw there was a study from Georgia State that said like 30% of the women on Georgia State campus have used sugaring apps. And I liken sugaring apps to OF, except OF is straight to consumer. So it cuts out the middleman, it cuts out the sugar daddy, and then it directs you straight to the money. So I would imagine that percentage is only going to grow as we progress throughout this century.
And you're like, for fucking how much? Like $10? Like really? Like come on, girl, you gotta get
So
packaged together. You
yeah.
need to have a subscription every
So
month.
many
like,
normal girls have like bullshit ass fake OnlyFans because we know
Yeah,
girls
or,
who
like,
will never
pictures in
post
their
the link, but you
panties.
could DM them for it.
Yeah.
For some reason, that's supposed to like make it different and shit.
I mean,
I've heard a million girls tell me I'm gonna start an OnlyFans for my feet. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm sure. Who the fuck cares? Like,
if you're like jerking dicks with your feet every day, for sure, and then yeah, you'll have a fan group for that. But
Yeah, see, and that's the thing. A lot of women just think OnlyFans is easy and all you got to do is post yourself. That's why I laugh when women say, oh, well, you don't have to post, you don't have to be doing nothing on OnlyFans. You could just be posting Instagram pictures. No, ma'am. You might be popping for like a month and get run up a quick bag for a month, like $500, $600 from your OF. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're not clapping, if you're not getting your cheeks clap on your OF, if you're not doing softcore, hardcore, BG, GG, IR, whatever, if you're not doing any of these intercoursal interactions on your OF, you are not going to make money unless you're a celebrity. That is completely out the window. So for a lot of these women say, oh, you don't have to do anything on OF. You could just post pictures and post feet pictures. You could, there's only a select few girls who are really gonna eat off of posting feet pics, but they're posting like camel toe pictures too. They're like, lifting their legs up near their damn ears and then posting feet and camel toe. It's not just feet. You're going to have to get explicit.
but
your face is gonna have to be in these photos at some point for these guys to really
could
care,
you
right?
imagine like just only taking pictures of your feet all day? I'd be so bored. I would like want to start like making like toe jewelry and shit like that. Like fucking do something.
Major polish every day.
These women are just so dense. It's crazy that we're expected to cuff these modern day slores. I keep telling you guys, Generation Z women have the digital footprint of an adult film actress, and that ain't gonna change no time soon.
Imagine how ugly you have to be that the only hot part of you is your feet.
Well, people just want to stay anonymous.
I didn't say it,
That's
you
all
did.
it is, right?
I'm just saying, like, if you were actually hot, you would probably show the
There's
rest
a
of your
girl I
body, right?
follow on TikTok,
Well-
and she just wears a ski mask all the time. She's a ski mask girl.
Yeah, I know that girl too. She doesn't want to give up her identity, which is kind of smart, but at the end of the day, people are going to be able to identify her eventually.
And she does everything in her
There's
ski mask.
so many rappers who have done that over the years that I can't be impressed by a girl doing
She's
it.
really popular. I don't know.
I know, but I'm just saying that
It's
in
a
rap,
fetish
that's like
thing. It's
Yeah.
such a fetish thing.
I've known like 10 rappers, mostly in the UK, who that was their thing. Is they just wear ski masks.
I don't know about that. Those rappers, they might rock a ski mask all the time, i.e. Pooh Shiesty or even Kodak Black. He was going to interviews with a ski mask on, but they're still taking their ski mask off, and people know who they are. The reason why women are wearing ski masks because they don't want their identity to be revealed, because they want to be able to get a genuine relationship in the future, but still get rich off of selling intercourse to young men to tempt them to lust and beat off to their videos and pictures.
And it's like, okay, but like now there's like a porn star's doing it, and I'm just like too old. I'm like, all right. No, but we should totally bang her.
So weird.
I
Oh
don't
my
even.
God.
Yeah.
Hater.
No, but I mean, wearing a full face mask makes everybody look hot, pretty much. I think.
Well, it just depends on like what you want your brand to be. Like when you're a porn star, like do you really want your brand to be a balaclava on your head? Because then every single thing you do moving forward, you have to have that on.
But
So-
meanwhile, you get to go to Whole Foods and nobody knows who you are.
I think that's why people do it.
I mean,
Yeah, she can't even fathom that because she is in it for the fame. She's in it for the glory.
I mean, I still go to Whole Foods and no one knows who the fuck I am. I'm chilling. Like, nobody is like, oh my god, Blake Blossom, oh my god.
Someone's
like,
gonna come
unless
to
I'm in
you.
Vegas. I was in Vegas the same time as like the World Poker Tournament, and I was like, this is fucking really overwhelming.
Really?
All
So
those
a lot
guys
of
are
old
watching
guys
your
here.
porn.
Us poker guys, we like to beat off, yeah.
I was like, oh my god, this is so weird. Like, you know who I am? And they're like, yes, can we buy you drinks? And I'm like, no, I don't want any drinks from you, sir.
But you know what is weird is that I feel like that porn star girls don't really get recognized that much in public, period.
I mean, unless you're like Abella, Angela,
Yeah.
Lisa, and, you know, Stormy,
I'm-
maybe Mia Malkova.
Anytime
you know,
I'm
like
in
the
public
big
with
people. Lana.
famous porn stars, it just they don't really get recognized as much as like you might think. But definitely the ones you're talking
I
about
feel
there.
like it's
yeah.
all
I don't know about all that. I mean, maybe if they wearing some bummy, but if they dress to the nine, people gonna recognize them. I that's wild that I mean, I guess he's around more adult film actresses than me, right? But at the end of the day, like, shoot, that profession comes with a reputation, and somebody's going to recognize you.
so that people are like don't want to be open about
Yeah.
knowing who the
Yeah,
other
like
person
if a guy's
is,
with
you know?
his family and he like sees me at Walmart and I'm like,
I got a
hi,
DM in Italian being like, I just saw you at the Italian zoo. But like this person didn't say hi to me, but
Yeah, that's wild. See, if I did see an adult film actress that I actually recognize in person, I would press up. I would press up, okay? I you know, obviously politely and whatnot, but at the end of the day, I really don't see how they're saying that you're not going to get recognized doing adult film. I think it sets a bad precedent for young women to, you know, watch this video and say, hey, well, Blake Blossom isn't getting recognized, so I won't either. Good luck with that.
they're just like, because they're clearly with their family. It's
Yeah.
a zoo, right? Mm-hmm. Like, oh wow, they're just like people still just meant to DM you later, but then
yeah,
they don't say
that
hi in
happened
public,
to me
you know?
in Vegas. We had someone like posting videos of us like walking down like Fremont Street, and we were like, who the fuck was that? Like, how are all these videos of us like walking down Fremont like all over Twitter?
Wow.
It's so creepy.
Yeah,
you get,
but
like,
I like carry a taser, so I'm like, I'll fuck up anybody.
But
like,
that's a
come
little
near me,
window
I
into
dare
what
you.
it's like to be like a real fucking celebrity getting followed around by paparazzi and shit. Imagine how weird that
I
must
didn't
be.
even see
Yeah.
them. That's why I was like, I would have totally been like, oh my god, let's take a picture. Like, I don't charge for pictures. Like,
Do girls do that?
yes.
That's so weird.
But that's what it's like for real
Yes.
celebrities is that you'll be fucking some chick on a beach and you'll be laying in some disgusting position. Your body looks horrible and there's a guy on a mountain 500 fucking miles away with a crazy
Yeah, like a
lens.
sniper fucking
And then that
lens.
photo's like on the cover of People magazine of your cellulite looking worse than it's
Yeah.
ever looked before. Granted, I don't feel like they do this as bad as they used to, but this used to be like every cover of People magazine. Look at how fat this girl looks.
Yeah, now it's more
It
like
was
body
crazy.
pause. And
I
That's
feel like it's
true.
harder to get away with that now. Yeah.
yeah, they were very fat phobic back in the day.
Crazy.
Now they're
Fat phobic. You hear this? Lord.
like, yay, fat.
We like
We
Lizzo
love
now. Yeah.
Shout out Lizzo. She did play
Oh,
that she played the like crystal like flute that was James Madison, and they've never let anybody play that before. And he used to like own slaves and stuff.
And she twerked. She completely defiled it.
And so they
I didn't
literally
know
were
all
like,
that context.
Lizzo,
Wow.
play this.
I just knew
Yeah.
she played a flute. I did not know any of
It
that
was
context.
James
Wow.
Madison crystal flute. They've never let anybody play it, and they let her play
Now I understand why
and that's
everybody
why I was like,
freaking
they're
out.
like, fuck you.
There was so many
Oh, I
people
didn't know about
talking about
this.
this on Twitter, and I never really bothered to figure out why people were so concerned with her playing a flute, but that makes sense.
Did we ever finish your story of the first day?
Yeah, it was dumb. Anyways, oh man, I'm losing brain cells listening to this conversation. But y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. See your relationship questions to email down below with a screenshot of your cash app so I know you paying your tithes, man. Y'all need to be on your motherfucking team with the BS. You already know. Reclaim your throne.
Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.